Hello, it's us again, Bami and Deji at Devayo. And we've had another question again, and so the question is what attracted you guys to each other? So what did you see in each other that made you decide that you were going to get married? Or yeah. So do you want to go?
I'm just going to be honest, when I saw you, just like I said, why are you laughing? The first time I saw you, I told a friend of mine that I would marry this babe.
Yeah.
I just said that because I just saw that okay, she looks good, and that was the first impression that I had about you. Then when we started, when we became friends and we started kind of like seeing each other, I was like, okay, now let's face the reality now. What do I actually want in the woman that I actually want to marry? And I just came up with some points. Like the first one, I actually want someone that is God-fearing.
Yeah.
Because then I was also trying to be, obviously I used to go to church every Sunday then, and but when you're still like a young man and you're still a single guy, you get distracted with so many things. So, and I was just, then hoping that, I'll get someone that is God-fearing. That would be at least, iron sharpens iron, that would be able to bring me back online. And that was my first point. And another one is the character and the behavior. That's someone that has got a very good character and behavior, like a good upbringing as well. And the third one, obviously, we're not going to shy away from that. I was hoping to see someone that is, good looking and with a nice shape. I'm just being honest, So, and that was one of the points that I was actually looking for in a woman, because we've all got different choices,
Yeah.
And then I knew, the kind of woman that I would want to marry.
Yeah.
I don't want to end up getting married and be looking else. I knew that if as soon as you get married, you're not supposed, you shouldn't be looking elsewhere, and
you should be contented.
So
and
you don't want to go out and be comparing and be okay, I think so at the end of the day, those were the points that I actually wrote down, that these were the things that I actually want to see in my woman.
And I remember you told me that you actually prayed as well.
Obviously, I actually prayed.
Before,
I mean, the first thing is that I actually prayed about it. Just like I said earlier on, I prayed about it, but it's not like maybe I was that spiritual then.
Yeah.
But I just prayed about it, and you know how God works. He's such a merciful God, and I laid it down before Him on the table that this is the kind of woman that I actually want to marry, and all glory to Him. He did it for me, and those were the points that I actually wrote down before we now started getting deeper into the relationship, because by then I knew that I think I would would end up marrying each other, so
Okay, so what attracted you to me? I think first, for me, number one thing that stood out was that your love for God. I noticed, just by observing you, I knew that you loved the Lord, and that meant a lot to me. You're the kind of person who would do anything to serve God. And I noticed that at the time you say things like, I'm going for a program at church, and you actually invited me to church as well. Yeah. So my husband, we're still friends at the time, so he would invite me for like singles programs at his church. And then I remember when your church in London, our church now in London, opened a new branch in the city I lived in at the time. And I was in my final year at uni, Birmingham. So I remember you phoned me and said, guess what, good news. And so you told me to start attending that branch, the branch of the church. And so I think secondly for me is that you carry so much peace within you. You're the kind of person who you're not moved by happenings around you. No matter how bad things are going, you still, God has just given you that grace to have that peace. So you're the kind of person that you don't panic, you don't do panicking, at all. And I think that gave me a lot of assurance that, you know, God has put this person in your life as a sort of like balance, to kind of balance things in your life, so that when you are kind of thinking, oh gosh, you're about to panic, he's there, and you know, he's reassuring you that God is in control. And I think number 3 for me was that I noticed that you cared about me. Yeah. Yes, and you still do. You cared about me a lot, and you were, even when we were friends, I remember you would call me, even when I went back to uni, when I went back to Birmingham, you would ring me and just say, how was your day, how are you? You are a good listener. I think that really stood out for me. You are a good listener. But obviously, not when Arsenal is playing. I have to say that. When his team is playing, forget it. Yeah. He doesn't hear Jack. you say you're firing it at him.
Well,
it's like something is blocking it. He would not hear you. It's the wrongest time ever. So long as Arsenal, your team are not playing, you are a very good listener. And I think that was it for me. That just did it. And I just thought to myself, you know, this is definitely the person that God has ordained for my life. And you cared about my salvation as well. You were always talking to me and saying, you know, you need to be more prayerful as a woman. You cared about, you know, my walk with God, my fellowship with God. And you always push me to be better as well. So the list goes on. The list is endless. Also, he's very handsome. So
I don't know about that.
he's very handsome. And I remember when I met him, I used to think, oh my gosh, this guy has a nice set of teeth. And I would just sit there and admire. He'd be talking to me and I would just sit down looking at him like,
You want to make me to stop laughing now.
Yeah, but we thank God. God has been so good. And it is our prayer that, you know, if you're still single, God will bring that right person into your life. And God would enable you to make the right decisions as well. And yeah, so that's it. Thank you. Boy, kiss daddy.